For this pencast, we will be solving for the indices of the two planes shown below. So we will be looking for sets of numbers which will define the locations and orientations of the planes within their respective cubic unit cells. Now in solving for this top plane, the first step is to choose the origin. Now the origin can be at any point within the cell, but it is usually at 0, 0, 0. Now the next step is to find the intercepts. To do this, we will start at the origin, and we will travel along the x-axis until the plane intercepts it, which is right here, at 1. Then we will go back to the origin and travel along the y-axis until the plane intercepts it, which will be right here, at positive 1. And finally, we will go back to the origin and travel along the z-axis until the plane intercepts it, which is right here, at positive 1. Now the next step is to take the reciprocals of these intercepts. So we will take 1 over the x-intercept, which is 1, and that will equal 1. We will take 1 over the y-intercept, which is 1, and that will equal 1. And we will take 1 over the z-intercept, which is 1, and that will also equal 1. Now our next step is to simplify these numbers. As you can see, 1, 1, and 1 are all at their smallest possible integer values, so we will leave them the same for this step. Now the next step is to replace any negative signs with bars. As you can see, there are no negative signs in front of any of these numbers, so they will remain as 1, 1, and 1. Now the final step is to add the parentheses. So we will have open parentheses, 1, 1, 1, close parentheses, and that will be our final answer. So these indices right here define this plane. Now for this second plane, we will again have to start off by choosing the origin. So we will choose the origin, which is at the cube corner closest to the plane. So that will be right here at 1, 0, 1. Now we will call this new origin O', and to go along with it, we will have a new x' axis, a new y' axis, and a new z' axis. And we will be doing all of our calculations with these new x', y', and z' axes from now on. Now the next step is to find the intercepts. So we will start at our new O' origin, and we will travel along the x-axis. In this case, we will be going in the negative direction until the plane intercepts it, which it does right here at negative 1. Then we will go back to the origin and travel along the y' axis until the plane intercepts it, which is right here at positive 1. And finally, we will go back to the origin, and we will travel along the z' axis until the plane intercepts it, which will be right here at negative 1. Now the next step is to take the reciprocals of these numbers. So we will take 1 over the x' intercept, which is negative 1, and that will equal negative 1. We will take 1 over the y' intercept, which is 1, and that will equal 1. And we will take 1 over the z' intercept, which is negative 1, and that will equal negative 1 as well. Now our next step is to simplify these numbers to the smallest possible integer values, and negative 1, 1, and negative 1 are already at their smallest possible integer values, so we will leave them the same for this step. Now the next step is to replace any negative signs with bars. So negative 1 will become bar 1, 1 will remain the same, and the last negative 1 will become bar 1 as well. Now our final step is again to add the parentheses, so we will have open parentheses, bar 1, 1, bar 1, close parentheses, and now these indices define this plane right here. If you have any further questions, make sure to visit our YouTube channel, Materials Concepts. Thanks for watching!